Over 3 decades after his time at Top Gun, Captain Pete "Maverick" Mitchell is serving as a U.S. Navy test pilot. As Rear Admiral Chester Hammer Cain approaches to shut down the hypersonic Dark Star scramjet program and redirect the funds to drone programs, Maverick flies the prototype to its speed objective, then pushes further into high hypersonic speed, destroying it. Cain wants to ground Maverick for his recklessness but instead sends him to Nas North Island as a Top Gun instructor, under the orders of Maverick's friend and former rival, Admiral Tom "Iceman" Kazansky, the commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Dissident is requested to prepare a tip-top gathering of FA-18E/F Super Hornet pilots collected by Bad Habit Chief of Naval Operations Playmate Typhoon Simpson and backed Chief Naval Officer Solomon Warlock Bates for an earnest mission to bomb a far-off country's unsanctioned uranium enhancement plant. The plant sits in a profound sadness toward the finish of a ravine and is shielded by surface-to-air rockets and fifth-age Su-57 contenders working from a close-by airbase. Freethinker designs an assault with 2 sets of Super Hornets, which will fly through a gulch and obliterate the plant. As the pilots notice Dissident, they rethink and mix around him. Dissident additionally reunites with previous sweetheart Penny Benjamin, to whom he uncovers that Chicken's presently dead mother made him vow to hold her child back from flying, and impeded Chicken's application to the Maritime Institute, impairing his profession. Dissident later meets with Iceman, who has throat disease and basically imparts by composing on a PC. Consoling Freethinker about showing the group, he spends away days after the fact, and Dissident alongside the pilots, go to his burial service where a missing man development is noticed. With Iceman dead, Tornado eliminates Freethinker as mission coach and sets new boundaries that are safer on approach however more hazardous on exit. In any case, Nonconformist makes an unapproved trip of the reenacted course with the first boundaries, demonstrating that it very well may be finished. Twister is persuaded and hesitantly delegates Dissident as strike pioneer. Dissident picks the mission group and coordinates himself with Phoenix and her WSO Sway, while Chicken is matched with Compensation and his WSO Fanboy. Executioner and the excess pilots are placed on reserve. The group dispatches from the plane-carrying warship USS Theodore Roosevelt while the directed rocket cruiser USS Leyte Inlet fires Hatchet Voyage rockets to annihilate the air base close to the plant. The group arrives at the plant and obliterates it, however is gone after by surface-to-air rockets and a couple of watching Su-57 criminals. At the point when Chicken runs out of countermeasures, Freethinker forfeits his flight to safeguard him and discharges. Trusting Nonconformist to be killed in real life, the excess airplane returned to the transporter. Against orders, Chicken turns around and saves Nonconformist from a Mi-24 helicopter gunship, yet is fired somewhere around another surface-to-air rocket and discharges close by. The two rejoin and head towards the obliterated airbase, where they take a F-14 Tomcat and make a beeline for the transporter. Dissident and Chicken kill 2 blocking Su-57s, yet a third shows up as they run out of ammo and countermeasures. Executioner shows up from reserve to kill the Su-57, and the planes return to route for the transporter, where Nonconformist and Chicken accommodate. Sometime after the mission, Nonconformist and Chicken work together on a P-51 Colt at an overhang close to the test office where Freethinker was recently positioned. Penny shows up with her little girl Amelia, and Freethinker has a good time with her in the P-51. Chicken strolls to a photograph board and recognizes a photograph of their main goal's Prosperity, close by a photograph of his late dad and a more youthful Dissident. If you like the video, please subscribe and tell me what movie you want next.